Since 2 days ago, I've not been myself. The circumstance behind the buying of this young star really hits me hard. It really hits differently. It's so painful. We all had our hopes high. I did. But yet, circumstance still took its course. Now, with a broken heart, we all are grieving, we all are mourning, not just the wife, not the children, not the mother. Everybody is grieving and mourning. But in our time of grieving and mourning, let us learn to say some things that we have been neglecting and shying away from. The government. The government has done more harm than good to our country. Our country has all the necessary resources, if not more than other developed countries. We have been independent since 1960, yet our country is still far behind than others, like 200 years ago behind than others. We got independence even earlier than others, but yet those people we got independence earlier than them are now even more developed than us. In the course of these guys buying, immediately that thing happened, the Google will just catch that incident instantly and send a signal to the right people. They don't even need to call 911, and send a signal to the right people, the Navy, the nearest hospital, emergency, and all that. Before that guy will even reach half of the sea, he has been gotten up. Before he will even reach the shore, CPR will be attended to him immediately by the right people. This thing I'm saying will just happen under 1 minute 30 seconds. The right people are already there because they are at every close range. These right people I'm talking about, they are not always far. Every street has its own emergency backup team, both the police, both every necessary emergency backup team, both every necessary precautionary measures to secure the life of the citizens. In our country, the life of the citizen doesn't matter. The life that matters is the life of the politicians. Because they have money to fly helicopter, fly private jet to outside the country, they don't care anymore about the common man. Guy's buying is a very avoidable buying. It's so avoidable. So many mistakes went wrong. So many mistakes. And you know, the development of a country also starts from the mind of the masses. When a country develops, the mind of the masses develops because they will try to adapt to the development of the country. In a country where there is no development, there is no technology, there is no innovation, how do we expect the masses to have such development, technology, and innovation mindset in them? The people around that do not know that they are supposed to conduct CPR, how will they know? Who taught them? Who taught them? Is there such services provided? There is nothing like such services in this country where I am. You will hardly hear that someone died. Before someone dies in this country, it must be a very critical sickness and disease that cannot even be cured. Because once you call an ambulance, under 1 minute, ambulance is at that location. Do you know why? The ambulance and hospitals are so close to the masses to the extent that they can even call, with under 1 minute, the ambulance will get there. And this country is so developed that once you hear a siren of ambulance, the only siren I have heard since I came to this country is siren of ambulance. I've not had any police siren, I've not had any escort siren, I've not had any convoy siren, only ambulance siren. And once you hear the ambulance siren and you look by your side mirror and you see that that ambulance is at your lane, everybody is expected to shift for that ambulance to pass. That you know nobody will control them, nobody will carry gun and control, nobody will command, nobody, just the siren to tell you how development affects the mindset of the masses. Just the sound of the siren will tell everybody to just shift because ambulance is on an emergency journey. Whether going or coming back, they don't know. All they know is that this ambulance needs to pass to save the life of the person, whether in it or trying to go and get. Development affects the mindset of the masses. No matter how educational we can be, no matter how educated we can be, no matter, it affects the mindset of the masses. Just let me give you an example, just like the telephone. Before telephone got to Nigeria, do we know about it? No. Who taught us how to use telephone? Nobody. But because we are using telephone, you try to adapt to the features of the telephone. You try to adapt to everything concerning to make proper use of it. That is how development affects the mindset of the masses. I am so pained. I have not been myself since 3 days ago. I have not been myself. I have not been myself. I can't sleep. I can't eat. I'm just imagining how his wife, because this man loves his wife so dearly. He loves the children. He loves his wife. He doesn't play with them or joke with them. I'm just wondering how they will be coping. This is the reason why anybody that travels outside the country will not even like to come back, because everything is provided. Everything, the government takes care of the citizen. How can the life of your citizen doesn't matter to you? How can the life of the citizen should be the topest number one priority of every government? Protecting the life of the citizens, because without the citizens there will be no country. There will be no country without the citizens. If we had all these things, this guy, and not even him, so many of them, not just Junior Pope, but so many of them would have survived. If not so many, all of them will survive, because the accident will send a signal to the right people. Just by Google, will send a signal to the right people. Before they get to the half of the sea, divers has come, navies have come, the emergency are waiting for them at the shore. Everything so fast and so swiftly. And the life of these citizens will be saved. How can we be so careless?